I'll be around TEPPEN, Laugh Until You Cry, episode 12. And now, I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0, go! Oh, hell yeah. And I'm excited for this. Although, why is he talking to that weird looking thing? Oh, it's just the way people are messaging. It actually is. Like, it's always a fucking struggle to like compete in like whichever endeavor you partake in, and I venture to guess for comedy too. Now the question is though, who's going to prevail at the end of the day though? Because with young Wawa eliminated, from the looks of things, kind of makes me wonder how they're going to handle everything else. You know, shit's real when you have that as a title for an episode, which is fitting considering it's like what, the last episode of the series. Damn. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that though. I mean, when you get inside of a game, you just want to win. I mean, hey, she has nothing to be ashamed about. I like how the music sounds so depressing, though. It sounds as if someone fucking died. And you know, that's cute, and they can still be involved, too. Aw, that's fucking adorable. Okay. I mean, I can see why they wouldn't be super hyper motivated, though. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's gonna hurt, though, since they don't have their own success. And no one would blame. I mean, I wouldn't blame them for them not being able to do it. I was like, she's so fucking cute. How did he even get there? That's kind of creepy. What the fuck? I don't even. Shit, I'll have to read the scenes of ease. Why would. Okay, this guy must have been a former assassin and he has a habit of hiding his presence. That's fair. Of course, it'd be a dumbbell, considering muscles is addicted to fitness. Yo! Okay. I like how as they're reading this, they're imagining him he's fucking flexing. Although in saying that, if they do this is gonna make the series feel super ultra rushed, though. That's the thing. Because what about the Teppen Grand Prix, though? Like, this is gonna. Because I feel like this would work if the series had another 12 episodes. That's the downside here. I mean, that's because they have a shot of participating, though. And that explains why they look so happy, too, in the preview for this episode. I'm guessing it's going to be a mix of adults, maybe going to the preview, and people that are younger than them, potentially. Whoa! Talk about condescending. I really hope they beat this bitch. Talk about them all being smug sons of bitches. I mean, I guess they're all female, so I can't say sons of bitches. So I should say smug bitches. Whoa! Talk about talking a lot of shit here. I gotta admit, the costumes are kind of cute. I like how the one on the fucking right looks so fucking smug. I guess they're ninja themed. I was gonna fucked about one of the faces just straight up covered. Oh, hey, no one ever said winning this is gonna be easy. I'm saying that the humor of all these other different teams is not so good. I guess this explains why they're in the loser. Why they've all lost. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the humor in this last episode that much. I'd like to see them all compete against each other then. Yeah, we're about to get a lot of bitch fights. Oh shit. About to get a lot of cat fights. It wasn't that awesome. I think they're giving it a little bit too much credit. Well, considering their competition, their girls should be young Wawa should be able to steamroll the whole competition easily. I don't think they'd ever find Kana disturbing though. She's fucking adorable. Oh, that's fucking sweet. They don't even have to do that. That's what I love about all these girls. What the fuck? Why? I mean, that's seriously why. Why would they need to learn that? You know what? That's okay. Got it. I'm glad our main girls are back now. I like the one that's not the poorest one. And out of all of our girls is saying that. I just love the irony there. That wouldn't be fair though, if they bribe their way to victory. How were they able to fit there? No, seriously, like how? That must have been painful. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I like this though. It shows you how much their bond is actually really genuine though. To see them all uplift young YY in their time of need is actually pretty damn fucking cute here. That would be bribery. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's still bribery in a different way. She really loves the Star Wars, doesn't she? Oh. I like that artwork with all the chibi designs of the girls. They look really damn boss, actually. Hmm. All right, that's gonna make or break the finale if the comedy here is good. But then again, this is the losers round, so I guess I should not be expecting too much from the losers revival round, all things considered. Yes, yeah, the previous thief, yo! I can bob my head to this. Aw, the family's so fucking cute. Makes sense. Makes sense. I like how one of them is like a straight up fucking Gundam reference. Kind of dressed up like Char a little bit. That is some shitty ass luck there. Damn. Talk about not even being able to catch a break in their time of need here. Ah, the Locket 24 references again. Whoa! I think they're going down just a little bit. Jeez. That's true. It actually does sound like it'd be hard to actually make arrangements for a helicopter too. That's so damn cute. Jules actually comes funny utilizing that UFO. She already fucking badass. Fuck. Aww. They're just gonna have to have faith and they can make it eventually, though. There really isn't much they can do about it if outside circumstances interfering with shit, unfortunately. Damn, our girl's got some parkour skill the way she did that. Oh shit. I even love how they still have like the 24 beep noise in the background, like the beep, beep. Like it sounds pleasant to the ears. If you ask me, anyway. Huh. Just barely though, but hey, they're all right. They made it. They'll be fine though, because honestly, the other contestants in like the loser revival rounds don't even look that funny. Because they suck. That's probably why. Because they're probably not that humorous themselves. At least they acknowledge the commentary because yeah, some of them did have interesting appearances, but they just didn't have substance from a hero standpoint. Damn, holy fuck! It's like they've been snake bitten from like a luck standpoint. Holy shit! That thing kind of looks a little bit like a Gundam. For all, it could be like half an hour to an hour, depending on the circumstances here. Ooh, boy. I like Domo. Yo, I just love how the G's is getting fucking tense. Oh, that baby's so cute. I hope it stops crying soon, though. It's not a fun seeing a baby cry, but the baby is cute, though. Oh, all right. At least she's looking at the positives. I love how this sounds a little bit like at least the music playing in the back sounds a little bit like a remix of the opening theme. Huh. Well, yeah, with the way Mia approaches things, she does approach things a little bit of with a little bit of aggressivity, though. I mean, it's just voting for a place, though. That isn't that bad. Okay, that's just overly violent at that point. uh, but that's sort of what gives her charm, though. Huh. All right, that's cool. Hey, if they can get some media attention here, even if they lose, that could be good for our young YY girls in the long run. Out of it, that conside joke is actually a good one. Okay, good on it. Ah, man. That's sad. Or who knows? Maybe they'll. Maybe. Oh. Yo, they weren't even there on the stage. Well, probably because they probably were legitimately the funniest. Social media. What the fuck? Okay, that's random when it comes to first. Oh, how do we? Okay, okay. I dig it. Okay, that's fucking adorable. Okay. This cute, this cute, this cute. I could see why it'd go viral. Holy shit. I like this. This is nice because we get to see girls have come a long way from comedians. Well, from a comedic standpoint. I mean, because oh, I could actually see that happening. Actually, I could see her actually wanting to kill her Morse code. Oh man, I could see that one using money to bribe shit. Oh, they're rising up. Okay, no, seriously, these jokes are actually legitimately good. Yes, they're fucking doing it. Our girls, they're bringing it home. Okay, now they're just being bitches and not being able to approve of this. Damn! Whoa! Okay, I like I'm also standing up for our girls now. Good, fucking good. What? Now he is manly as fuck. That's a good point because that really is what matters the most in the day. If it's funny, who are girls gonna be mind fuck when they find out? No, they actually did end up making it. What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? It's nice to see both of them again, though. But Talk about a random ass appearance here. It's gonna be young YY. I mean, literally, they were the only ones that were funny in the loser revolve round. So they're gonna. Yeah, I swear, I love the way they utilize the preview theme. Like, seriously, I could listen to the preview theme so many fucking times. Yes! Our fucking girls! Woo! And also, I was having doubts in them for a second because they weren't able to make it on the stage. I just love seeing how they're all so fucking happy. I mean, I'm happy for them too, though. All right, I mean, I gotta admit, even though this series isn't conclusive, I'll give the series credit. This may not be like the best anime of the season, but man, this series actually went through a cool redemption arc because this had like one of the weakest starts of the season, but it turned it around pretty quickly, actually. So if I had to rate this last episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm giving this episode a solid 7 out of 10. Like, the first half was slow, but the second half more than made up for it. The only thing I kind of wish this episode would have done is that I wish it would have shown us the comedic attempts from like the other teams, though, because it's like you introduce all these characters with these character designs, you hype them up, but then you really don't. They don't show them have an opportunity of showing us some comedy. Did feel like this episode was rushing towards the finishing line. And saying that, this episode did great though, because everything involving young YY was really good, the comedy. Which is crazy to think, because at the start of the series, everything involving YY was like the weakest bit, but eventually though, the writers, they knew how to utilize young YY well eventually, to the credit of the writing staff. That's a cute little trophy too. I mean, that could be the first though. I mean, that's a cute way of doing things. She ain't wrong. That's true. Nothing wrong with laughter at all. I mean, here's the thing. Like, the conclusion, like, this is a good episode. My only issue is it doesn't really feel like a real conclusion, though. It feels like this is the midway point to a series, because we didn't get to see anything involving the Grand Prix, which is what they were building towards for like literally 12 episodes. So, but in saying that, I mean, I did enjoy the episode, but we didn't even get anything regarding like the TEPPEN Grand Prix, though, which is what ended up being a little disappointing, though, because it's like you build up this series for like how many episodes overall, and we don't get to even see the Grand. We don't even get to see like the Grand Prix at all. That's a letdown. That is a letdown. But in saying that, though, if I were to just take this episode by itself as like an episode, not thinking about how it's, I say, finale, then yeah, this episode was good because it was nice seeing how our girls see it through adversity in their own creative way. Because I like the fact that they were able to advance due to their ingenuity, due to making humor when they were stuck. That was nice. And it shows you why our girls deserve to continue on because they were able to make humor despite being in a sticky ass situation. So that's why I like the writing. And again, everything involving young YY was good to its credit. That's why I like the writing of the episode, despite, again, feeling rushed. And also, on top of that, voice acting was great, animation quality was good, and the music was great, especially when they implemented the preview theme to actually elevate the comedy. That was some good directing there. Now, in saying that, if I were to rate this series overall on, say, a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 for average because here's why. I would have actually given it a 6 out of 10 if we got to see the TEPPEN Grand Prix stuff, but it didn't do that. It didn't show us anything involving that. Like, you build that up since, like, literally, it builds that up since episode number what? 1? And we don't even get to see that? So it just ends? This really feels like an extended prologue without any of the meat. Like, we get to have, like, say, the entrees, the sides, but we don't get to skip the main course, the main meal. And that's why I can only rate this a 5 out of 10 for average, because on my scale, 1's abysmal, 5 is average, 10 is exceptional. Don't get me wrong, like, this series did have one of the best redemption arcs for an anime I've ever seen, because this anime had, literally, its start, from an objective standpoint, wasn't that great. Well, man, this series, it utterly turned it around, though, when it came to, like, its, yeah, when it went into its, like, 4th episode. It went from, like, a mess series to, okay, this series is at least getting a little bit of fun. And while, yes, some of the episodes in the series were weaker than others because some episodes weren't funny, for the most part, I felt there were more instances where I at least chuckled a smile, or at least I laughed a bit when watching episodes of this series. So that's overall, this series had more livelier moments than not so livelier moments, to its credits. And also, as a side note, I did like the characters. I liked young YY. I liked the rich girls. I mean, all in all, the characters were likable. I mean, yeah, obviously some girls were stronger than others. Like, I like Chihori, our young YY girls, and our rich group girls more than some of the other girls. But the other girls had their moments. And, yeah, yes, this series had some weaknesses. Like, whenever this series wasn't over the top, the humor wasn't that strong. At the very least, eventually, this series learned that having more over-the-top humor works in its favor than having less than that. So I like how, at the very least, when it comes to this series, the writers probably realized that the first few episodes weren't going to land that much, so they course-corrected for more of the over-the-top goodness. So that's why I'd say, overall, this series did enough to, at the very least, get an average rating. And if it were to get a season 2, that would actually show off the Grand Prix stuff and actually give us a Grand Prix winner. And if it were to be really good, then I'll give this series a 5.5 or even a 6 out of 10. But as it stands, I got to limit my rating to a 5 out of 10 because at best, the series is okay because it just ends. And that's it. It just ends. Which, I mean, for an anime only, that's not exactly the most satisfying animated experience ever. But at the same time, though, this series had an amazing redemption arc because literally went from potentially being one of the worst anime I've seen this season to eventually being, all right, this series is enjoyable, which I never saw that coming after watching the first episode of the series. I thought this was going to be like a meh, bad tier anime because I wasn't a big fan of episodes 1 and 3, but eventually it turned it around. So I'll give credit where credit's due. And again, some of the episodes were great, like the Chihori episode was really damn good, or the Rich Girls episode was really damn good. So there is that. And the production values were nice. And that's why overall this series did enough to, at the very least, get a 5 out of 10 grade for me for average. But anyways, Right before I go, I'll give a like to Crunchyroll's episode since I forgot to do that. They got 4 likes, so I'll give it like number 5. And I'll also say thank you very much, y'all, for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day or night, everyone. Bye-bye, y'all.